Hi guys, it's Saturday. So what that means for me is that it's watering day. And usually I really like watering day. It's a great chance for me to inspect the plants, chop off any, dying bits, do some pruning, do some repotting, and it's a lot of fun. But recently I've been spending a lot of time with my plants, like day after day after day, because I have all this free time. So I woke up and I was like, oh God, it's Saturday. I have to water these plants. And I just feel like I just feel like I'm in pretty tight quarters with my plants anyway. My family, not so much. I really feel like my relationship with my family has bloomed, in fact, because of our time inside. But our plants, ugh, step back and stop asking me for things. But nevertheless, they do need to be watered. They must be watered. So, I think roughly I probably go through maybe about 5 of these to water all of my plants. 5 gallons. Maybe add one, take away one. And that's a lot of water. And, the sun is out now and the plants are trying to grow, and so they need food. And not all of my plants can receive food at the same time because I don't have enough plant food, especially right now. But no matter the circumstance, I'm always really careful not to over fertilize my plants. So this is like a self-dosing, and it says 2 to 3 of these self-doses, and I'm just gonna put 2. I do not over fertilize. It's better to under fertilize than over. So that is my motto. So this is my dining room. This is my west-facing window. And this is a very elite group of plants right here. These plants, all of them, have no pests. And they have to have no pest record to even consider being placed here. So if you look close, this is my Monstera adansonii wide form. And I hate that this plant is all the way back here, but it's really important that she has this area because, like I said, none of her neighbors have any pests, and she is safe here. So no one can see her, unfortunately. Basic Schefflera, aloe. This aloe is actually pretty old. I think this aloe is going on about 5 years old now. Rickrack cactus. Chillin'. If anyone wants a cutting of this guy, I'd be more than happy to give some away. He's just growing out babies. I just don't know anyone who's really into succulents right now. Hoya carnosa, I guess, right? Hoya carnosa. And then this is my Christmas cactus. Still putting out a few blooms, but I think pretty much done for the season. I think these are the last ones. So this is my cinnamon tree, and the story of how this came to be is a hilarious one. If anyone has a few minutes, they want to have a personal chat with my husband about obtaining this thing. It's insane. So this plant's really important to me. She's really big. She's about 5 feet. And she is really, her foliage is amazing. And I'll show you a little bit about how I would cultivate cinnamon. Just go ahead and chop off a little bit of the bark. I don't want it right there. And then if you smell that, that smells really strongly of fresh cinnamon. So it's hard to find information about this plant online because a lot of them, you know, a lot of the information is about either it growing in zones where it would be okay to put it in the ground outside, or growing it, you know, in mass quantities to make cinnamon. But there isn't a lot of information on just having one as like a decor, I guess. So I'm having a little bit of trouble with its foliage right now. I'll try to find... oh, here. Here we go. And I will show you. Now, I've thoroughly inspected this plant and I have not seen any sort of mite, any sort of aphid, any sort of thrip. Nothing unusual on the back of any of these leaves. So this seems to be a different sort of issue. And it's not all over the plant. It's just on a few of them. So I don't know if this is a watering issue, if maybe I should water more, less frequently. I don't know too much about trees, and I know that there are a lot of people who do know a lot about trees. So if you do, please, I am very interested in having a discussion with you about how to repair whatever issue is going on here. As always, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone is doing activities that make them feel happy. I hope everyone is reaching out if you're feeling lonely. I miss you all so much, and I just can't wait until we can all be together again. Bye-bye.